Grim Reaver, returning to the Twitch chat. Good to see you here. How you doing? How you bloody doing, mate? Doing well, and you? Yeah, I'm alright, thank you, buddy. You're here. First one here. Good to see. What have you been up to? Have you made anything or painted anything recently? Bouncy, bouncy, gonna have a good time. Am I invisible? Well, your chat certainly was. Grim Reaver definitely got in there before you on the chat side of things. How's it going, Bouncing? Good to see you. To see you good. Grim Reaver painted 2 Beast Snagger Boys this Monday. Nice. You painting anything this evening? Yeah, I need to paint some more orcs. Maybe next week. I want to paint my Squig Hog boys. Quite looking forward to them. I was first in YouTube, and I said evening. Ah, you must have said it before Botrix joined the channel, and therefore I was not notified. My apologies, Bouncing. You were here so early that you beat the bot. Very good work. You say that every week. I say a lot of things many times. My 3 brain cells don't always talk to each other. And the one dedicated to memory is broken. Grim Reaver's going to start painting in a few minutes. Nice. Trying to get the unit complete. Awesome stuff, man. Look forward to seeing them. Shall I turn this camera on and see what it's looking like? Where's the button? There we go. Ugh, horrible keyboard. Forgot to put it away. So we've got a new camera angle. What do we reckon? Pretty reasonable. Hopefully you'll be able to see stuff a lot better now. Dum, 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 dum. So when I'm painting stuff like this guy, well, I've not turned the Twitch camera on now. Hey, there we go. It's going to be like quite a lot closer now, I think. Haha, that keyboard. You love it. Covered in paint, food, sweat, blood, tears and other bodily juices. So yeah, I moved the camera, which means the camera is right in front of my chin. So maybe we'll set up a headbutt counter. But it should be better definition now for you guys. Should be able to watch me mess up in glorious HD. Patrick, how you doing, my friend? You good? What's that supposed to be stuck to? Put that there for now. But before that, we need to do some Pokemon packs. I hadn't thought how this is going to work, actually, with the new camera angle that is specifically set up for the models. Looks really good, this angle. Nice one. Hopefully it'll be hopefully everything. I mean, the camera's a lot closer now. It's probably about 12-18 inches closer than it was. So it's not on any zoom now, which means it should be like full resolution. Patrick's doing much better today. That is good. What have you eaten? What have you eaten today? I'm all about the food all the time. Do you know what I'm going to get? Not today. Maybe not. Maybe I'll eat. No, I won't eat on the stream tomorrow. No one likes eating on the stream. On Friday, fish and chips. That's what I want. Ideally, I'd eat a lobster, but I don't think I'll get one of those around here. Have you seen the rules for the Speed Freaks detachment? Yeah, I was having a little look at some of those earlier. I'm going to be doing some zooming, some big boys zooming around the map. Should be a lot of fun. Grim Reaver has just sat down at their painting station, aka their desk. Yeah, this is my desk. You guys get to see me and my desk every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And Patrick and Bouncing will get to see it on a Thursday as well. Yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow I'm gonna write a song for my shorts and the background of my streams. Show you guys how I do that. And then maybe play some Space Marine 2 or some other World of Warcraft, some other Warhammer related game. Do not cross the streams. Or maybe World of Warcraft, who knows? I think Thursdays are going to be a little bit different, but still pretty chill. I made a veggie chili wrap. Nice. Some fresh Scotch bonnets. Yeah, I suppose it's all the other worries get pushed to one side when your mouth's on fire. Maybe tilt this camera down ever so slightly. There we go. Like that. I think that's good. You can see my dirty desk. Full HD. Stephen is here. Finding coffee. I've already had a couple of coffees, so I'm going to get a can of Monster. Really get my hands nice and shaky. Hey, I guess on a Thursday I can drink without having to tape the can up, because everyone on the Thursday will be of legal drinking age. No kids to hide the alcohol from. Ooh. Right, should we open a couple of packs? Oh, I got any gloves on. The cat's desperate to come up, but she can't now because the camera is like right in the way. We'll have to set up an actual cat camera again, like we used to have this like a year ago when I was at World of Warcraft stream. Dum, 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 dum. Out of interest, Grim Reaver, how come you watch on Twitch rather than YouTube? What draws you to the purple brand? I'm going to get a Monster sponsorship by the end of the year. That's one of my goals. Either that or Snickers. Get some nuts. So these will be the last 2 packs of Pokemon cards I open for a little while on the stream. Next week you guys voted for Age of Sigmar cards. And after that we'll probably do some Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe some WWE stuff. But yeah, Pokemon will be taking a little rest on the channel. But if you want to see Pokemon pack openings, there's lots and lots on my YouTube shorts. Tyler! Hello, Tyler. Stopping by before work. Appreciate you being here, my dude. Doing well, how are you doing? Just finished up building some Croup Rampages. Nice. What's the split in your army between Croup and Proper Tau? I don't have access to chatting on YouTube. Oh, okay. Interesting. What on earth have you had that taken off you for? You've been sending some naughty messages. You naughty boy. Right, come on. Let's pull some... last 2 packs of Pokemon for a while. Let's pull something good. Look at this for a camera angle. You get to see my big chunky hands. Here we go. Potion. Good stuff. Potion's very, very useful. Clefairy, Gen 1, baby. The Mexican Wrestler Bird. Fancy Fox. Chunky Rabbit. Core Memory. What are some of your guys' core memories? How much random access memory do your computers have? Good question. Here is a spider. A spinner. Here is a ghastly ghost. And here is a standard rare shiny. Shame. No big hit from that pack. I hope you get better luck opening these card packs. Yeah, I need better luck for this next one. Come on. Temporal Forces. I don't even know what the hit is in this one. My brother opened 9 packs today and got diddly squat. Well, we got an EX yesterday. We got an EX the day before. But today, full art. You ready? You ready? Illustration rare coming right up. Another EX. Do you think we're going to go 3 days in a row with EX cards, Lucky? That'd be cool. That would be cool indeed. Right, we got a Puccina. Aye. We got a Wiggly White Worm. We got a Cobra. We got an Acorn. We got a dude with a purple quiff. We got a Chunky Rockman. Lovely. Right then, Sharpedo. Not what you want. Got one of them. Right, last card. Can we do it? EX. Lucky. Oh, we got a Flood of Mane. Oh, that's a bit of an anticlimax. An anticlimax indeed. But have no fear. Next week, we'll be opening Age of Sigmar Champions trading card packs. I need to get another binder actually to put those in. I blame not enough prep time. Not enough prep time for the manifestation. You're using all your powers to win the competition next week, aren't you, Lucky? Bouncing after playing yesterday, I've decided I need speed and more walkers. You got the need for speed. Tyler's mostly Proper Tau. Just have the Croup Combat Patrol. Ah, nice. And they're all officially built now. Get back to priming and painting here and the army should be done. Yeah, boy! Speed Freaks detachment looks like it'll be so much fun. Yeah, for sure. Very orky. We like the orky fun times. Right. Oh yeah, sweaty glove ASMR. Ooh. Right, now that's done. Let's get back to putting some pink on these, shall we? Hopefully you'll be able to see better at this angle. Let me lock the focus in because it seems to struggle a little bit otherwise. There we go, look at that. Let's pick a brush. We'll go with this one. Major brushes, number 0. Only used 5% of my power for the cards. Okay. I cannot not win. No worries, man. me. Hey, you never know what might happen. If someone might win and then pass it along, like the guy from Scotland did last year. He won and passed it on to the next person. Kind of cool. With being able to have more than one detachment, I like the idea of running Speed Freak and Dread Mob. Love the idea of trucks using boosters. Great to get behind enemy lines. Yeah, your trucks can move like 2 foot in one go. One big straight line. And there's a there's a thing you can use as well to make your war boss drive through walls or something like that. Yeah, there's all sorts of crazy stuff. Shame Gaz can't get into trucks. Gaz is a truck. That's the problem. Focus on my hand. We'll play it by ear. You guys let me know what you think of the new camera angle. Let's see it work. His toughness should be higher than what it is, I feel. What is it? I cannot remember. This is a problem. When they bring new stuff out and give it higher values, old stuff feels like it gets left behind. Same thing with model creep as well. Making stuff bigger and bigger makes the old stuff feel smaller and smaller. Oh, I've not put it on my little holder. I was thinking, what feels different to yesterday? Oh, here we go. Cooking the gas now. Camera angle is good. Nice bouncing. Appreciate the feedback. If there's ever any suggestions or questions, feel free to chuck them in. If they pass the win along, do they double it and give it to the next person? Not right now, because I do not have the money for that one. Maybe I'll get a sponsorship one day that means I don't have to fork out for all the prizes myself. Until that day, prices are fixed. I think they're pretty generous, reasonable prices for an entry cost of 0. And a channel size that is as small as mine. I've seen bigger channels give away less. That is for sure. We've got Beyond Hope in here as well. How's it going, friends? I'm doing alright, Beyond Hope. How are you? How are you, buddy? Grim Reaver, I've seen... Like to see the appeal of Custodies a lot more lately. Yeah, the Emperor's Golden Boys. Yeah, again, I like them, but I don't really have the shelves for them. Maybe one day. Hey, Tobias made it as well. Good to see you, Tobias. Had my first tutorial on how to play today, and it was a draw. Nice one, Tobias. Did you enjoy it? What was the matchup, Tobias? Looking to pick up some killer cans and a couple of death dreads. Okay, sounds good to me. I'd probably be waiting to see what comes in the launch box, right? That's what makes me worry about buying stuff at the minute. That's why I'm holding off. See what is in the box. See what is launched. You did have some fun. That's good, Tobias. Good to hear. And you're going to be back there next week with more models. Nice. Beyond Hope's a bit tired, but alright. What have you been busy doing, Beyond Hope? What is tiring you out? Bouncing swords. I won a Gorkanaut. There is no way I could complain about your channel or comps. Yeah, free Gorkanaut. Hey, don't forget the coffee mug too. Thoughts on Femstodies? Generally don't care. Like what bits my golden futuristic warrior has is somewhat irrelevant to me. Don't tend to get upset about stuff like that. My Necrons versus Ultramarines. Nice. That's like the launch box from 9th edition, right? Necrons versus Ultramarines. Can't have too many dreads. Well, there is that, I guess. I have played with my dad a lot over the weekend. Thrice. Nice stuff, Grim Reaver. Your dad's got a collection, has he? Or does he use your models? Sounds good. Waiting for that new Walker to be unveiled. Yeah, that'll be cool. Gotta be cool, right? Pink for the Pink God. That is it, Zim. How you doing? Good to see you here. And Tommy Watson is here, just playing on the PlayStation. Nice, good stuff. Anyone have any idea how much Wazza will be? Is that what you call in the Walker? Wazza the Walker? Or Wazza the Wazdaka? As in Mr. Bikeman. New painting angle is good. You can see everything better. Good stuff, Stephen. Appreciate the feedback. Thank you. Tobias, attempting edge highlights. Yeah, tricky stuff, edge highlights. But you can use little tools like a toothpick or something like this, like a little makeup device. Like you can get this for putting makeup on. It's quite good for edge highlighting as well. But yeah, just keep practicing at it, man. It's never going to be perfect the first time, so just keep learning from it. And the coaster bouncing, yeah. All the stuff for a grand total of 0. Find it funny how worked up people get over Femstodies. I mean, people get wound up over everything. I think that's why I don't really get involved in internet arguments. I don't have any social media or anything like that. I stay away from the comments section of popular videos. I just try to enjoy the things that I enjoy, and if there's something that I don't particularly like or enjoy, I just don't do it. Certainly don't sit there moaning about it. Characteristics of the beast Snaggaboy I'm painting is that he likes to smear the blood of his victims on his weapons and clothes. Sounds about right. Sounds like he might be influenced by the good Lord Khorne. Enjoy my Underworld's painting with my new paints. Nice. What paints did you get, Zim? Get any Kalinsky Sable brush from your local art store. Gonna help with edge highlights. Think it's too expensive? €5 a pop. This brush, 50p, 0.5 pounds. Going to disappear for a bit. We'll come back on shortly. I'll see you soon then, Bouncing. Thank you for being here. Orc, no influence by Khorne. Orc, no, not what Khorne is. Maybe that beast snagger is a big believer in the blood god. Orc, no, like Daka, orc, like chopper. Huge chopper. Well, they get both now from the 11th onwards. Daka and chopper. What a time to be alive. Is there anything in the lore about orcs fighting chaos armies? Probably quite a lot, right? They find someone they can't beat, they just believe it to be more fun, spread and get stronger, overwhelming the opponent with time. Exactly. Gotta get bigger. Grow, my little mycelium, grow. And we got Frankie the Fish in the chat. Howdy, partner. How's it going, Frankie? You good? Just test drove a turbo BMW. Hey, fun times. How did you find it, Frankie? What model was it? Don't forget to click on the thumbs up if anybody here wants to shove their thumbs up in appreciation. Very much appreciated on my side. Get us riding the waves of the YouTube algorithm. A 430i. I worked on it though, not purchasing. Ah, okay. Nice. Good to have a little bit of fun with the customer stuff. Was it all running nice and smoothly once you finished with it? Happy days. I used to have a, I used to drive a 320D, but the fours are pretty nice, right? Just realised something funny. I'm here listening to stream music. Okay. Brother is in the other room listening to Train. Mild contrast. Well, all of the stream music is made entirely by me, as I'm sure you are aware. Means that I can't have a copyright strike on the channel, which is good. Bum, bum. Coming along nicely, this guy. Pink and purple. Coming in hot. Let's see if we get any new viewers today. The chance to be a fine thing. Bum 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 ba da da. Bum bum bum. What, making all the music myself is a good and practical flex? Yeah, I kind of like some of these songs I made 5 years ago. I just it gives me a nice reason to get my guitars out. On tomorrow's members only stream, I'm going to make a song with the viewers, which should be good. Because I paid for a Pretzel membership, which is supposed to give you royalty-free music. And on one video, my first video after 500 subs, I got 12 copyright claims. So I figured, you know what, I'll just use my own music. So I've got 40 instrumentals so far, and we'll keep building that up. Probably have 100 by the end of the year. Tobias, gotta go shower. Yeah, stinky Tobias, I can smell you from here. Enjoy, I'll see you soon, dude. Thank you for being here, as always. My hands are shakier than usual today, I'm not sure why. Yeah, and this pink paint's not particularly good either. It's quite thick, even though I've appropriately thinned it. I think, I mean, it's okay because it's just a base layer, and I'll put a different pink over the top, but yeah, not ideal. There we go, he's got some pink on him now. Useful. Got 2 more to go with the base layer of pink. Then after that base layer, I think I'm going to black the weapons, then dry brush the weapons, and then put the second layer of pink on. Very good, very nice. Hey, I'm no stinker. Just saw that, Tobias. I joke, I kid. Everybody get up, get up. Get in the air. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Bashed the camera. Wasn't long till that happened, was it? Streamed for 48 minutes before the first camera bash. Apologies for that. It's also hanging on by a thread on the stand that I put it on. Fix that another time. If I try and fix that now, we'll be down for 15 minutes. But so far so good. You can see this guy a lot clearer than you could have done yesterday. Art thou completely certain that thou jest? Thou jest, but many a true word is said in thy jest. Bum bum bottom bum bum bottom bottom bum bum. Eat you for dinner. That's what this song used to be called, Eat You for Dinner, back in the day when I wrote it. Right, 2 more base layers of pink. Two in the pink and 1 in the sting. That's called the shocker. Right, I'm gonna put this brush to one side. Grab another one, seeing as I've got so many. Seeing as they're only 50p each. So what's everybody else up to this evening? Any makers and painters here? Any workers and lurkers? Any completely new people? Let me know what's going on. Going on to the leather colour of my beast mega boy. What are you using? What paints are you using, Grim Reaver? In the Twitch chat. Still working on the Hospitaller. Nice. Using the few that I own. So for leather, it's Bugman's Glow. Nice. red. It's the piston red. So you've got Citadel paint. Good stuff. For the orc skin, I'm going with the war flesh. Nice, good choice. Are you highlighting a lighter shade of green over the top of the war flesh out of interest? Or even dry brushing a lighter shade of green over the top? Can be a pretty good look. Just a quick fly through from Lazy Mini. Good to see you, my friend. Gonna try crossplay on Space Marine 2. Yeah, should be good. Yeah, I might play a bit of Space Marine 2 on the stream tomorrow. In the members only stream. Could be interesting. Might also make me travel sick, that'll be fun. I've only ever done the intro bit of Space Marine 2. Yeah, do you have like a yeah, because from what I remember, War Flesh is actually quite a dark green. So if you've got a light green you can put over the top of it, might get a pretty nice result. But you do you, man. That's always the best way to do it. Do you think it looks cool? Who am I to tell you what to do? Members only stream. Nice. Yeah, every other Thursday there will be a members only stream. So you don't lose anything for not being a member. We still have the same Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday stream that we've always had. But yeah, there'll be a little bit extra for the members on every other Thursday. I'm going to write a song tomorrow on the members only stream, and then probably follow it up with some Space Marine 2 or some World of Warcraft, or maybe something completely different, who knows. Let me know if you need a player. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing multiplayer or not, but we'll figure it out, and I'll put a shout out in the Discord if people are required. Where's my chunky boy down there? He is. Oh, what's happened here? Appreciate all the thumbs up though, guys, and if there's anyone new here that wants to get involved, just chuck a message in the chat. Hands. Shaky hands, I got shaky hands. Why are my hands so shaky today? Hey, neatly trimmed, brand new viewer to the YouTube channel. Did you prime in black and Zenithal highlight before painting? Yes, sir, I did. Is this a technique that you use yourself? Are you new to painting? Have you been doing it for decades? Tell me a little bit. Have you eaten today? Could be hunger with a Monster Energy. No, I ate about an hour before the stream, maybe 2 hours. I get that the monster definitely doesn't help, but I'm not usually this shaky. And Bouncing Swords is back. Welcome back, Bouncing.
Hey up, we got a new subscriber.
New subscriber, baby! Neatly Trim, thank you for subscribing. Neatly Trim, thank you for subscribing, baby. Little journey through the warp there for a new sub, neatly trimmed. Appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Look forward to hearing about your Warhammer collection. Didn't realise they are releasing Gaz Dice. Yeah, they are on pre-order this weekend, I believe. I've painted for a while myself, usually following a laid out scheme. I'm starting to get into colour theory and some undershading and trying out Xenophil highlighting. Nice, neatly. Sounds good. Maybe you could join us in our Discord and share some of your work. That'd be nice to see. What's your what sort of armies are you collecting? Have you got one army and lots of models? Have you got multiple armies? Have you got a variety of different minis that you think are cool? Rule of cool, baby. Welcome to the coziest Warhammer stream. Nice welcome there from Patrick, all the way from South Africa. White bread, brown bread. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, if someone wouldn't mind triggering the Discord bot, then we can get neatly trimmed in and we can see some of their delightfully painted minis. And if there's anybody else that's brand new like Neatly Trimmed is, look how easy it is to get involved. Just send a message and let's have a little chat, shall we? There you go. Nicely done, Patrick. Thank you. And there's Grim Reaver in the Twitch as well. Awesome. Awesome stuff. The Loco shop have Wazza up for 52 quid. What do we reckon? I can't think how much I paid for my last few character models. I think there'll be a... Yeah, I think that's probably about right. Maybe 48 quid, 52 quid. Yeah, somewhere around 50 quid probably. I'll be getting mine from Wayland Games probably. Never heard of the Loco shop before. Where do you guys get your pre-orders from? Interesting question for you. Hey, neatly trimmed. Nicely done. Straight in the Discord. I like your username as well. On YouTube, neatly trimmed. Discord, neatly trimmed. Spotify, neatly trimmed. Twitch, neatly trimmed. Xbox, cleanly shaven. Nice work. So this is a bit of a long one. I've collected for a while. At one point had about 5 armies. Eldar, Black Templar, Thousand Sons, Necrons and Sisters. Nice. Had a bit of a mental break, selling most of it at the end of 8th. Started getting back into things a few months ago. Nice. Still have bits of the stuff I did paint. Oh, you got pictures of the stuff you did paint. And I did keep the avatar of Cain. Nice. Couldn't get rid of that, yeah, for sure. Wayland Games for neatly trimmed. Oh dear, Frankie's getting mega lag. That's not good, Frankie. Head towards the router. I'm not good without lag, so watching me with lag can't be fun. Bouncing has never pre-ordered. Ooh, it's usually about 10 a.m. on a Saturday morning, UK time. Grim Reaver doesn't pre-order either. Ooh. See, if you pre-order it, you get it at the right price, rather than having to buy it off the scalpers. Ah, 10 a.m. is break time. Ah, that's very nicely timed. Good stuff, Bouncing. Why, are you going to pre-order it? Is this going to be your first ever pre-order? The Orc. Wazza the Orc. Wayne Rooney the Orc. Wazza and Dice. Very, very nice. I'm going to use that as my new Cockney rhyming slang. I'm going to call things Wazza, and it means nice. Wazza and Dice? Nice. Grim Reaver. I seriously own one Combat Patrol, some paints, and that's it. Well, it's a great start, dude. And if you're enjoying it, then that is super duper, my friend. And you never know, you might win the giveaway next week on this channel, and then you'll have even more stuff. Neatly trimmed, how about you, brother? Just a Chaos fan? Just a Chaos fan? Yeah, dude, I'm into Chaos. So, I have Chaos, I have all 4 Chaos Gods, I have Age of Sigmar, Blades of Khorne and Chaos Demons. I have Old World Chaos. I also have various green skin armies. So I've got Orcs in 40k. I've got Gloomspike Gits in AOS. I have got Orc and Goblin Tribes in Old World. I've got 2 Blood Bowl teams. I've got Necrons, Tau. What am I missing? Necrons, Tau, Tyranids, Ultramarines. So yeah, a few things. Olmaph is chaos. Certainly life is chaotic over here. And a partridge in a pear tree. And a giveaway in a Discord channel. Chaos fan wasn't an understatement. But my first love was Khorne many, many moons ago when I was collecting as a kid. And now I'm back. I've got a few boxes of plastic, to say the least. Also open trading cards on the channel and stickers and stuff. We just have a good time, really. Pretty relaxed around here. Good group of people. Including Blood for the Blood God. Good to see you, my friend. How are you getting on, Blood God? Grim Reaver. Thoughts on Boomdaka Snack? I like all of the Orc stuff, really. I don't think there's really an Orc model that I don't like. Gonna have to name him Woony now. Nice.
And then you throw Kurt Angle in the mix.
Bum, 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 bum. Wow. Yeah, the odds are about a 1 in 10 chance at winning in the competition at the minute, right? Pretty good odds for a free giveaway on a little channel on the old YouTube. So since you've been back in the hobby then, Neatly Trimmed, what have been your priority models? What have been the first things that you thought, yeah, I'm getting some of that? Right, this dude's got some pink on him now as well, which is good. Just one more for the base layer of pink. And then we can do a bit of black, a bit of silver, a bit more pink, maybe a bit more purple. See how we feel, shall we? Grim Reaver, yeah, I mean, with the 11th edition box, Orcs and Blood Angels is a good shout. When I feel satisfied with those, probably going to get some Custodians and Necrons. Nice work, Grim Reaver. Obviously, aside from my gracious host Olmaph, anyone have a favourite WH or hobby YouTube channel? I don't really watch any other hobby channels. Occasionally watch Allspex Tactics for news and stuff. And I watch Black Sigil Studios, who also watches this channel. His old world content is very good. Hey! Oi! 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 Guardian Easter in the chat. Eons of Battle is pretty good. Nice. We're allowed to watch and like others. Yes, it'll cost you 1 bullet to the head. No, I have a whole channel in the Discord where people can post their own self-promotion stuff. I'm not a gatekeeper, don't you worry about that. I'll show you how to jump over the gate. How are you, Garden Easter? You been up to much? What have you been doing? What have you been working on? Neatly Trimmed is a big Space Elf fan. Nice. Straight back into Eldar, especially after all the new aspects. Bought and built most of the aspects in Phoenix Lords. Well, I look forward to seeing those in the old Discord, Neatly Trimmed. Bought the Eldritch Raiders box. Nice. I've just sold my Drakari because my pile of opportunity is too big. So yeah, I just shipped off some Drakari, and one of the stupid things I did was someone bought one of the boxes and I put a completely different box in the post to them. Big mistake. Big stupid. But I got that back today and refunded him, so all's well that ends okay. Use a screwdriver and take the gate off its hinges. Yeah, I did an Olmaph. I did big stupid. Images, how do I join? It says in there, doesn't it? It says in the thing. I'll be collecting entries in my stream via the use of the command !Olmaph 500. Hopefully Images is in the stream and can hear that. I'm doing well, working on panel lining my battle suits before allegedly GW refreshes the Crisis and Broadside suits. Well, I believe it when I see it. Ooh, Minnie's just posted some introduction set Space Marines. Nice. I think that's most of it, but yeah, just bought a bunch of paints. What sort of paints have you gone for, Neatly? Yeah, one channel that I'll never promote on this channel is Valrak. God. One of the things that is wrong with the hobby of Valrak. Patrick Dudgeon, I like Rogue Hobbies and the Jugs podcast. Trent Holbrook, and I have a soft spot for Swamp Rat Miniatures. Well, I like the name Swamp Rat Miniatures. Sounds good to me. Heard rumours one of the first codexes to be released for 11th will be Tau. Rumours, rumours, everyone's got rumours. Rumours, rumours, all the rumours. Hey, Paul Oldham's here. Good to see you, Paul. How you getting on? What you been up to, Mr. Oldham? Early edition Codex curse is a real thing. Well, yeah, it's one of the older codexes, isn't it? The Tau one. Over 2 years old already, the Tau codex. And your local game store owner is hoping that it's true. Interesting. Hey, Minnie is back in the Twitch chat. Good to see you, Minnie. How are you, my friend? I saw you've just been putting together some Space Marines. How did that go? Did you enjoy it? Swamp Rat Minis is awesome. Posts about once a month. He's making an Imperial Guard army that is all Grecian and Grots. Swamperial Guard. Nice, I like that. Sounds good. Just facing Emperor Palpatine for Legion. Nice. Sounds good, Paul. I have some Black Sun Enforcers to finish. Yeah, I'm alright. Cheers, dude. Just chucking some pink on the Emperor's Children. Having a good chin wag with the chat. I also changed the camera angle today, so you can see the minis a little bit better. And Mini had fun building their Space Marines. Good stuff. Good stuff. Images. I was just talking about you. You're posting in the Discord. How do I enter the competition? All the answers you need are right there in that post. But for anyone that wants to enter the competition, it's !Olmaph 500 is the command to enter. And then next week on Monday at 7 PM UK time, you will need to be in the stream to see if your name is drawn from the hat. I grabbed the set as a celebration for getting a job I applied for. Ooh, Mini, new job. Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. Right, let's get the 5th Emperor's Child. Get some pink on this bad boy. There you go, and you can enter in YouTube once and Twitch once. So technically you can enter twice if you use both platforms. But congratulations, good luck. Good luck. Well, everybody can join twice. It says that in the post in the Discord, so everybody has the same opportunity. And it means that I can get a follow in Twitch and a subscribe on YouTube, which is good. Good for me. So yeah, hop over to YouTube, give me a sub, use the command, and you get an extra entry. Happy days, happy days. Which day next week is a draw? Monday. Look at that, images. Nice work. Nice work. Good luck. Yeah, Monday next week, 7 PM UK time. Don't forget to drop a sub while you're there in the YouTube images, it's much appreciated. Just like Neatly Trimmed did earlier today. Although Neatly's not entered the competition. What? Free stuff, who doesn't like free stuff? Sub is there from yesterday. Oh, nice. I appreciate that, Images. How come the bot never told me you subbed? The bot really picks and chooses what it tells me. Sometimes it doesn't tell me till like days later. You stream from Monday to Wednesday? Yes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 6 till 9 UK time. And every other Thursday is a members only stream. Our first one of those will be happening tomorrow. Oh, there we go. Neatly Trimmed has entered the giveaway as well. Good luck. I'm guessing you play as well then? Yeah, occasionally. Not as much as I'd like to be doing at the minute. But, yeah, I'll get round to that. I'll get back round to doing more gaming soon. I want to start doing some games on the stream as well at some point in the not too distant future. Where in the UK are you? I am from Derby. D-E-R-B-Y. This is a Jada. Party to Ghana. How about yourself? Whereabouts are you from, Neatly Trimmed? I'm guessing the Images is Czech. And who else do we have? Minnie. Whereabouts on this green and blue marble are you from, Minnie? We've got people here from all over the place. Not the most accurate word there. South Wales. Nice work. Newport. Sounds good to me. How did you guess I'm from Czech? Your YouTube name gave it away, Images. What is the cheapest way to get bases? I have a ton of old metals I need to get based up. Is there a site that tells which sizes for the right models? Yeah, you can Google which model needs which size, and then the cheapest way to get bases is 3D printing them. very, very cheap. If not, you're going to have to get on eBay and just buy a bulk load of bases. There's the app. I don't use the app Guardianista, so I don't really know. But yeah, good tip from Guardianista there. If that's true, you can get on the Warhammer app. Haha, forgot about the YouTube nick. Damn you, competition! Games Workshop are hosting one of their big tournaments 5 minutes down the road in August. Where would that be? 5 minutes down the road from Newport. Maybe I'll go to that if it's in August. Although in August I'll have a 1-month-old baby, so potentially not the best to bugger off to Wales for a weekend. Some bases have inserts for magnets too. Yeah, especially if you 3D print them. Adam, Mr. Barot, double R double T, how you doing? How's your day been? Can you guess where I'm from? Grim Reaver. Ooh. Tough one. Tough one. I don't even have any clues. Indianapolis. That's where I'm guessing you're from, Grim Reaver. Adam's good. Yeah, I'm good too. Having a good time. Oh, some stuff's in the Discord. Neatly trimmed. Is that Magnus the Red you've got there? That's awesome. You've done some awesome work on that, man. Very nice. Look at this. Neatly trimmed with the skills to pay the bills. I like it. That's a very specific guess. First thing that came to my mind. Svidanya! Ah, that's good. We've got quite a few Swedes.
Hey, we got a new
subscriber, baby! Many thank you. Many thank you. Many thank you. Got a new sub and the name is Minnie. Minnie hopping over from the Purple Brand to drop a sub in the YouTube. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Don't forget to chuck the thumbs up whilst you're there. Always useful for the algorithm. Do you know what? I'm going to get a new brush and redo this paint because it's kind of dried up a little bit for some reason, which is kind of weird. Blaming the tools rather than my inability to paint. Right, where's that paint gone? Yeah, this pink is technically a purple, according to the label. Just getting over the emotional onslaught Pragmata gave me after I finished it last night. Haha, nice. Nice work, sir. When is the missus back from the Philippines, Adam? That's the real question. Airbrush helps in a lot of things. Yeah, I need to get better at using my airbrush for sure. Enjoy the dinner, Grim Reaver. See you soon. Thumbs up given from the real Minnie. Minnie, thank you, thumbs up. Smashing it today. Yeah, thanks guys, appreciate it. This painting holder, can you adjust the base size? Or do you have a handle for each diameter? Yeah, you can adjust it a little bit. So I 3D printed this the other day because I lost my Citadel one. I don't know where that's gone. But yeah, you just twist this thing and the little holder things go out wider. I wonder how wide it does actually do. Like, that looks like it'd probably get a... Let me go grab some. The question is, can it get a work in progress Gilliman in there? No, it will not get a Gilliman. So I'd have to print a bigger thing to put that in. Hello. But it'll do like a Terminator, I guess. Yes, Terminator fit in there easily. Even this big green boy might fit in there if we're lucky. Yeah, there we go, look. So Typhus fits in there, and he's a pretty big, got a pretty big base. So, yeah. Anything bigger than that, you'd have to print a bigger one, I guess. But yeah, look at the difference in base size between those two. Neatly trimmed, bought the Ionic Smart Colour paints. Either those or some of the Pro Acryl. Yeah, Pro Acryl's pretty popular, right? Yeah, it's Typhus on a 40mm. Yeah, looking forward to painting Typhus. But today is not that day. Oh, I could do with a Wii, I tell you that much. Yeah, I might go for a Wii actually. Monday she is back just in time after I've moved us to a new house over the weekend. Ah, nice. That's happening quite quickly then. Out of the flat and into the house. Nice work, Adam. Moments before calamity. Yeah, usually the way, isn't it? Something usually goes wrong around here. Typhus is 50mm. Right, so you can get 50mm on here. That's pretty good. Pretty good for just a cheap little 3D printed thing that took 50 minutes to print. Because I couldn't find my proper one. Probably in one of the toolboxes or something. Right, I'm nipping for a wee. See you shortly. I'm going to over-Femi march my way to the toilet now. Whee! Right, come on then. Get some more paint in here. Got Paul Oldham posting some stuff in the Discord as well. Nice work. Making such a mess here. See how we get on with that. Don't know if I thin that a little bit too much, potentially. You win some, you lose some, or if you're Olmaph, you just lose them all, baby. Feel like my painting is improving? Yeah, looks awesome, Paul. Always good to put like an old model and a new model side by side, just to look at the steps you have made. Ian's Outdoor Recovery. Ian. Sorry not been here for a while, been on hospital stay on recovery. Now trying to build my models from my Age of Sigma Spearhead subscription. Just pointing out the music's top notch. Thank you, dude. All the music is entirely made by me. So you've signed up for the Spearhead magazine. So that means first magazine has got, what's it got? A Skaven and a Stormcast Eternal, I think. How are you finding it? Is the magazine good? Worth the money? And yeah, hospital doesn't sound good, dude. But I'm glad you are recovering. And I'm glad that you've chosen to come here and work on your models. I like this tune a lot. Punky vibes. Nice one, Patrick. Appreciate that. Made the music yourself is sick, brother. I did notice the guitars as well. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want copyright strikes on YouTube. So I just made all the instrumentals myself. Gives me a nice reason to keep making music as well. And on tomorrow's members only stream, I will also be making a song with the help of chat. Psycho! Hello, Olmaph. How's it going, Psycho? You good? Yeah, that song was called That Damn Smile. Most of these songs have lyrics and stuff as well, but we don't need that. We'll just keep the guitars, the bass and the drums, right? Bro's just doing side quests at this point. Yeah, I mean, some of these songs I wrote and recorded 5 years ago. But better than other people claiming money from the streams and stuff. We do not want that around here. Making music, painting 40k, having babies. That's it. What a time to be alive. Definitely watered this down too much. These songs are a lullaby for your future baby, yeah, for sure, Psycho. How are you, my friend? What have you been up to? Thank you, everyone who's given the thumbs up to the stream, given your nod of approval. Appreciate that. Are you in a band, a solo artist who makes all the music? Yeah, I just make it all myself, Adam. I was in bands like many years ago and stuff, but nowadays I just do it all myself, which I'll be doing tomorrow on the members only stream, so those of you that have paid your $3.99 can sit and watch how I do it and join in with BPM choices and whatever else we figure out tomorrow. Should be some good fun. Enter Sandman used to put Oscar to sleep. Nice. Appreciate it, Adam. Thank you, dude. Tycal's good, but a little bit tired. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. Having a good time, putting some pink on this model. Although technically it's purple, but that could get confusing. Yeah, this paint is called Warlock Purple. But in my mind, it looks very, very pink. It would be better off being called Paladin Pink than Warlock Purple. Bum 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 ba da da da. Tried the whole band thing a couple of times. Same thing always happens. One person gets an ego when you start rolling. It makes it a nightmare for everyone else to deal with. I always found that it just, for me, it was very difficult to get 4 other people with the same work ethic that I've got. I feel like if your band isn't made whilst you're at school or university, you're just not going to make a band. Loved being in a band but hated playing live. I used to love playing live. That's my favourite bit. That's why I'm sat here in front of the camera talking to you lot. I just love crowd interaction. Try being Slipknot, yeah. Slipknot's basically just Corey and friends now, right? Half of them have been dead or fired. I mean, I've got Jim on my arm here, look. There's Jim Root. Ah, yeah, you're busy making music, one dude's drinking beer and smoking weed, waiting for it all to happen. Yeah. Some people just, well, some people and more people just expect stuff to be handed to them. You loved it after you came off stage. Grown up responsibilities start taking over and you have no more time to dedicate to it anymore. Yeah, that's the problem, right? And if you've not built that group dynamic whilst you're at school or in uni, it's very difficult to get it moving forwards for sure. Slipknot did Chris dirty. And Joey. Well, Joey's brown bread, isn't he now? I was glad I got to see Slipknot when they were the 9 that we all knew, loved and recognised. So that is how long my playlist lasts for. 2 hours. So I need to write another hour's worth of songs if I am to cover a whole stream with no repeats. Good to know. We'll work on that. Magazine is Ian's way into Warhammer. People saying well worth it. Yeah, the magazine is super good value for money. Very, very good. And the ones that you don't want, you can just sell on eBay for a profit. So, happy days, really. Your music reminds me my first date with my partner, Metallica concert. Nice, and she's still with you. Awesome work. Awesome work, my friend. Don't like having attention on me, which is why I played easy mode guitar. The 4-string wonder. So I could hide in the background. Nice. Joey was sick, so they fired him because he couldn't play like he used to. That's no good. That is no good. Yeah, Ruthless. What a ruthless machine. My favourite band growing up, Slipknot as well. 2 and a bit hours of your own music created is kind of insane. Yeah, cheers, dude. Well, it'll be 2 hours and 5 minutes by the time we've done with tomorrow's stream. Oi! Yeah. We all know bass is guitar for dummies, right? I mean, there's a bass there over my shoulder. That's what I use to record my songs. If the magazine was available in South Africa, I'd be all over it. Yeah. I was very, very tempted to sign up, but not this time. Hey, Castellan! Good to see you in the YouTube chat. First time here. Good evening. How are you doing? Are you a fan of plastic miniatures? That is the question. Let's hope so. We can get you involved in the chat. Ian's got to go now. Medication time. The nurse is here. Well, I hope that goes well, Ian. And hopefully I'll see you again in a future stream, and if not in the Discord. Good luck and have fun, Ian. One of my favourite Simpsons quotes. You, sir, have the muscular stumps of a bass player. You only play guitar because the bass string hurts your fingers. Funny. You a fan of plastic minis? Does a bear take a shit in the woods? Does a pope wear a funny hat? Castellan, what flavour of plastic is the one that you enjoy the most then? Have you got one army with many money? Many money? My mouth make good England? Do you have one army with many models? Do you have many models of many armies? Or do you have a select few chosen cool minis? Let me know. Let me know what it looks like to you. The hobby of Warhammer. Hopefully we'll be back soon, if still live. We'll be here for another hour, Ian. So if you're ready in the next hour, we'll see you back here, my friend. And we usually overrun. It's not often that I start late, but it is often that I finish late. Hard to stop streaming when we're having a good time. Bum bum ba dum 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 da dum dum. Olmaph's English is doing an Olmaph. Yeah, for those new to the channel, doing an Olmaph is an expression that we have now for when things go wrong. Because I'm very good at doing things wrong, such as stabbing myself in the hand with the airbrush needle. That was fun. Such as saying, there we go, just before a model falls to pieces. Various other dumb things that I've done over the course of the last several months that we've been streaming for. Dum 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 dum. Me fail English? That's impossible. Impossible. Which is very often. Hey, look at that, Adam joining in with the competition. Nice work, Adam. Good luck for next Monday when we do the draw for the free stuff. Many game formats: 40k, Heresy, Old World, Legion Imperialis. A couple of games. Nice work on the Emperor's Children. You're doing some World Eaters. World Eaters are my favourites, that is for sure. Yeah, and I've got 40k, AOS, Old World, Blood Bowl. So, plenty of fun stuff to get involved with here. And it's good to have you with us. What sort of World Eaters are you doing? And are you doing them in the traditional blood and breasts, or have you gone for your own theme? I've just looked up from this OSRS binging, and that pink is voluminous. Voluminous. Big fan, thank you. This is my base coat of pink, and then I'm going to do another pink over the top. This pink is actually, if you believe the tin, a purple. Warlock purple. It looks to me more like Paladin pink. That's what I would have called it. But here we are. Yeah, how's it going? Are you doing standard OSRS or are you playing leagues? That is the question. And we've got Vintage Sheep in the Twitch chat representing the purple brand. Good to see you here, Vintage Sheep. Are you a fan of the plastic too? Are you a collector of the minis, Vintage Sheep? Or just a fan of sheep that wanted to come and celebrate all that goes meh? I am a sheep and a Warhammer fan. I am a sheep. I have a ram tattooed on my arm. Never played Blood Bowl. No, I haven't played it yet. However, we assembled the Khorne team a couple of weeks ago on stream, and I also have an orc team. And once they are both assembled, I'll play them together. And to answer your question, blue and white. And is it berserkers you're putting together, or 8-bound, or what is it, Castellan? Hey Castellan, if you want to share some of these minis in the Discord, and anybody else that isn't already in there, exclamation mark Discord in the chat and you'll get a link. It'd be awesome to see some blue and white world eaters in there. Using the old AP paints. Yes, because when they discontinued them, they reduced them down to like 50p a paint. So I bought loads of them. Some of them are better than others. How in the world is that purple? Well, yeah, exactly. No wonder they got discontinued. Bouncing, currently losing to Borough. Not ideal. Vintage Sheep is a collector of the white scars. Nice. Is that your main army or only army? How long have you been collecting for, Vintage Sheep? Hey, look at this. Requiem 182 painted, posting in the Discord. A very nicely done Black Templar. Good work, sir. Guardian Easter playing standard OSRS. Didn't much understand or realise what Leagues actually is or entails. Yeah, I'm about the same. It's like OSRS on God mode, basically. From how I understand it. Slow Rule is playing quite a bit of Leagues at the moment with their partner, their wife. Which is why we don't see them much in chat at the moment. Gorestorm Slaughter Pack. Nice. And you got Angron as well. Can somebody trigger the Discord link in the chat? And YouTube and Twitch so we can get Sheep and Castellan in there. You can see some of their models. I've got my Angron to paint as well, so it'd be awesome to see one in the Discord. Sheep has got white scars and some unpainted Eldar. Nice. So, how did you get into white scars then, Sheep? What made you choose them? City are beating Burnley, that's not surprising. Charlton are beating Ipswich, okay. Thank you for the updates, Bouncing. Always good to have you here. Where were you yesterday when Derby were losing? Tobias is back. Good to have you back, sir. You could prime in the Citadel Grey. Yeah, why not? If you prime in the grey, give it a black wash and some white highlights, that's a good little base to get you going. Vintage doesn't have Discord. No worries, man. Appreciate you being here either way. Just the Discord is where we put stuff like the giveaway, information about the giveaway that we're doing next week, for example. Lucky Knife made plans to go to Tuska Festival in Finland. Ooh, nice. How long of a flight is that for you, Lucky Knife? There you go, there's Patrick doing the Discord link for YouTube. Hopefully we can get Castellan in there. Known the guy for only half a year from gaming. Hope he doesn't diddle me. Hopefully not. Hopefully you will not be introduced to the Nightman. Whoa! Yeah, I've met some people off the stream before now, which is interesting because they know you and what you look like, and you have no idea who they are. My uncle gave me his old army from 1992. Awesome vintage sheep. Not just vintage sheep, vintage white scars. It's only an hour 40 flight. Ah, that's not too bad then. Not too bad at all. Vintage sheep is in Germany. One of our winners of our last giveaway was in Germany. Dayman, fighter of the night man. Hey, we got a follow. Vintage sheep man. Vintage sheep what? Vintage sheep man. Thank you very much for following the channel, baby. There we go. Every time the bot goes off, we do a little journey through the warp. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for following the channel. Right, just a little bit of pink to do on the backpack. And then Operation Pink base layer is complete. And we'll move on to Operation Black base layer. But Operation Talk in the Chat and Have the Fun is going well. Got 16 likes on the YouTube. Can we get to 20? We always aim for 20. We did 20 yesterday. We did 20 the day before. Can we make it a hat trick of 20 thumbs up? Always a good number to aim for. So Adam, have you got a favourite episode of Sunny or a favourite sketch perhaps? Good show, right? Level 1, what's happening? I don't know, Vintage Sheep. The more you talk, the more levels you gain. The more you get involved with the stream, the more levels you get. I just turned it on months ago, and now people level up in the Twitch chat. It only works in Twitch though, I didn't turn it on for YouTube. Yeah, I think you can play like mini games and stuff in the chat as well. Like you can do like slots and gambles and stuff. I can't remember what the commands are now. Then I could just spam to level up. Is that not cursed? Yeah, I don't think that's ideal. I think it'll probably block you if you spam. I think it will time you out, but I don't know, you do you. Do what you want. Bouncing is gonna dash. Things to do. We'll see you in the members only stream tomorrow. Is it the same time? Yes. Same start time. Unless we have less than 10 members, it'll be a pretty one-to-one sort of stream. Should be interesting. Should be good. We'll make some music, do some gaming, have some fun. Just as a little extra bonus thank you to those of you who have paid your $3.99. You can go in the chat after the streams. Well then, Vintage, after the stream, go in the chat, try and get your levels up. I want to come back and see you at level 99, Vintage. Same Olmaph time, same Olmaph channel. Vintage Sheep played Fart A. Enjoyed that. Little Tommy Squeaker. Not bored enough for the level 99 challenge. I seriously set an alarm on my phone to remind me of the giveaway. The giveaway is on Monday, Grim Reaver. Monday, the 27th of April at 7 PM UK time. This interactive stuff is crazy on this channel. Well, I hope you're enjoying it, Vintage Sheep. Thank you for getting involved. Right, pink is now on. All 5. So next up, I'm going to put some black in the areas that need to be black. And we'll see how we get on. What is that even for a giveaway? What is the prize? Well, this is the sort of thing you'd know if you had Discord, sheep. But the first prize is a combat patrol or an equivalent box. Second prize is a battle line box or something equivalent. And then the third prize is like an Olmaph mug and t-shirt, something like that. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Monday, type wrong, the alarm is not for tomorrow. Ah, okay, yeah, that's good. Alarm for Monday is a good idea. Because you don't want to be drawn as a winner and then not be able to claim it in the chat at 7 PM. Public holiday in South Africa on Monday. Is that right, Patrick? What's that in aid of? Two days in a row I spill some paint from Citadel pots. Yeah, Citadel pots are annoying. They used to have screw lids, I'm sure they did. I remember hexagonal paint with screw lids 20 years ago. What was wrong with screw lids? Are you using base spray colour? So the base spray was black and then grey and then white. You can kind of see it on the bits that I haven't painted yet. $7 PM our time. No, 7 PM English time, neatly. Yep, you're right. Yeah, Guardian Easter. Elven Mithril and the Sea Lord's Blue. Great times, for sure. They were better days in the land of Citadel paint, right? Had screw lids in the mid-90s. I started collecting in like 2001, 2002. And they had screw lids then. 8 PM EU time, Grim Reaper says. What did you start with when you were all new to this? So the first thing that I bought was the beginner paint set from Citadel and a Chaos Combat Patrol. As in when I got back into it a couple of years ago. Freedom Day is a public holiday in South Africa, celebrated annually on the 27th of April. Commemorates the first democratic non-racial elections from 1994. I feel like that should have been a long time before 1994. Isn't Citadel Paints dead now? Yeah, technically. The new ones are now called Warhammer Paint. We renamed the shops Warhammer. Now we've renamed the paint Warhammer. Warhammer, Warhammer, Warhammer. Mini Grim started with what they are painting now. The Combat Patrol Orcs. Nice, nice. Vintage has got ads in Twitch. I turned ads off. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I turned ads off in Twitch. Kind of annoying. Is there a way to see my own level? I have no idea, but exclamation mark level may well give you an idea. Yeah, there you go. Patrick, yeah, we have a terrible history. I don't really know a great deal about it, to be honest. Geographically massively far away from a lot of the world, right? Down the very bottom of Africa. Haha! Probably I'll do a non-stream level up. Go for it, Vintage. I want to see on Monday when we come back to the stream what level you are. Right, I'm just going to go and change my... No, do you know what? I'm not going to use the wet palette. I'm going to use my dry palette. Shove that on the floor. We'll deal with that later. Double whammy! Right. Put that there. Get rid of those. Put those there. Right, I'm going to shut the window, get the black paint, and crack on. Rock on, Tommy. Vintage is off to bed. Have a good sleep, Vintage. Thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you next week in the stream. Have a great rest of your week, sheep. Oh, black paint. Right, Vallejo Game Colour. Brand new, unopened. Bought from my local store a couple of weeks ago. Let's give it a go, see how we get on. What are we on? Oh, we're 1 like away from 20 according to my screen on the old YouTube. If anyone's got it in it to take us up to 20 likes, that'd be super and duper. And muchos appreciated. Somebody like. Right, let's figure out which bits to do black, shall we? So the weapons black, so that I can then put silver over the top. All the little crevice bits will be black. Black feet. Black bit of the rucksack. Plenty of black to go at. Still not decided what I'm going to do with the heads, so I'm just going to leave the heads for the time being. Well, let's just start painting and see what happens, really. Will I get anything out of liking? You're not allowed to like, Lucky. You are the anti-liker, and that's the way I like it. A digital hug. Nice. What about the chest piece? Yeah, black for the chest. Basically, everything that's not now pink and purple is going to be black, other than the wings on the shoulder pads. I've not decided what I'm going to do with that yet. And the head and the belt. For now, we'll leave them, figure it out later on. What about a thumbs down? I'll take it. You put your thumb wherever you want, Lucky. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba. Oh, and the tassel as well. We'll leave the tassel non-black. Ooh, this is a lovely black. Very nice. Well done, Blair. Look at that. Decisions. Why don't you do one of each? Does it let you do one of each? Up and down at the same time? It just swaps. Ah, okay. Good to know. Left it on up. Hey, nice. Somebody else did it as well, because we're on 21 now on my stream. Thank you guys, much appreciated. That means we've achieved over 20 likes on every stream this week. Oh, what a feeling. Yeah, much appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. Oh, I've got autofocus on. It makes me feel sick when I look at that. Travel stick. There we go. Lock it in, lock it in. Does this tune have lyrics? Yes, it does. The lyrics to the chorus go like this. I'm a 20th century piece of shit on a crumbling planet without leadership. The options are conquer or quit, so I'll pull up my pants and deal with it. There you go. But in a more shouty fashion, of course. Change it to pull down my pants and wank it. The Lucky Knife remix. Hello! We spoke about him only 2.5 hours ago. Here is Black Sigil Studios. How's it going, sir? How are things in Canadian land? Things are great, nice weather outside, so I just cut the grass. Awesome. I put some grass feed on my grass today. I've fed the grass. What a time to be alive. Filing down a wood elf dragon. Nice work, sir. Sounds like a pretty cool day.
Love the channel, love the paint scheme, love you.
Hey, look at that! Super chat. Black Sigil up in here with a 5 CAD. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. Love the channel, love the paint scheme, love you. Are you sure you were cutting the grass and not smoking it? Look how much love is in the channel. I appreciate that. You remind me of Dude Love with all the love. Do you remember him? From the WWF? Black Sigil though, one of the greats on the old YouTube. As I was saying earlier, a couple of hours ago, for old world content, Black Sigil is the guy. A handsome, hairy chap, all the way from Canadian land, doing some great old world content. And he's a top bloke as well, as you can see, as he's just sent a super chat in Canadian dollars, dollar bill, y'all. Does anybody else's mouth make funny shapes when they're concentrating on painting something? Haha, yes. Tobias does, as does Guardian Easter. Lucky Knife makes guitar faces when playing guitar. I used to be in a band many moons ago with a drummer that pulled some serious faces when he was drumming. I've never noticed if I have a guitar face. We'll find out on tomorrow's member-only stream, I guess. Stephen chews on their lip. Nice. It's just I don't stream to the masses, so I don't have to pause and reflect on it. That's it. Yeah, Minnie. Any specific chapter? Are you going for the blueberries? As you're new, you might want to go blueberries, and maybe you've got something else in mind. There's a display in Warhammer World that has every single Space Marine chapter. If you want to go off rule of cool, maybe find a picture of that and see which one you like the best in terms of colour. I'll eat you for dinner. Black Templar or Imperial Fist? Ah, neatly. You're a fan of the Black Templar and Imperial Fist. I like Black Templar. My first ever tactical squad 25 years ago was a Black Templar. Black Ultramarines or Yellow Ultramarines? Grim Reaper's going for a Blood Angels army soon. Yeah, that's a good idea with the 11th edition on its way. and your dad runs salamanders, the green flamey boys. I like it. And in the end, black biomass and yellow biomass for the Tyranids. That's it. We're all just biomass at the end of the day. Fuel for the hive mind. But who survived the devastation of Baal? That's right, not the Tyranids. Somebody took their like away, I just noticed. We went from 21 likes down to 20. I know who I'm pointing the finger at. Hey, it wasn't me. That's where the finger was being pointed, lucky nice. But if it wasn't you, then who is the heretic among us? Taken their like and ran off home. Inquisition is en route. For sure. No, it's fine. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You've got to vote with your thumbs in today's day and age. So next time, just tell me why. Tell me why ain't nothing better. Now number 5. It was Olmaph. He is sus. Yeah, maybe it was me. Maybe I unliked myself somehow. Alright, he's got a suitable amount of black on him now. On to the next. I mean, it's technically 5 minutes till the end of the stream, but let's do a bonus mini, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Ooh. Hey, we're up again. We're back up to 21. Happy days. I washed the bases of the models I'm working on with Agrax Earthshade. How long should I wait until I hit them with spray matte varnish? Oh, 20 minutes. Washes don't take that long to dry, right? They're quite thin. Hey, Grim took us up to 21. Appreciate that. Good work. Bum, ba, dum, 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 dum. That wing needs gold or silver. I was thinking something like really bright. Maybe like a bright green. Or a white. White could be quite good. Or maybe a pale blue? I don't know. I've left it blank for the time being because I don't have a good decision. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-oh, I see pink. Sloth Nobi in the Twitch chat. Good to see you, Sloth. And this is Warlock Purple, I will have you know. That black is lovely like butter, yeah. When I first was putting it on, I hadn't thinned it down. And because I was gonna grab my black contrast paint, but I found my Vallejo one instead, so I forgot to water it down. But now that I've watered it down, it's going on a treat. Never forget to water down your paints, kids. Don't do an Olmaph. And normally the wet palette's got my back, but because I was going to grab the contrast paint, I put it in my dry palette, like an idiot. But all's well that ends okay. Bum 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 diggy diggy dum dum whoop. Slanesh is never a good sign, and I must be colourblind. Yeah. I think it should be called Paladin Pink, not Warlock Purple, right? I was saying this earlier in the stream. Anyway, Sloth, how you doing? What have you been up to? How you getting on? Ooh yeah, baby, let's go. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. This guy will never be seen because he's purple, that's it. The orcs will definitely not see him. If I manage to spray varnish those models now, I'll be able to do weathering and battle damage tomorrow. And be done with them, nice. Looking forward to seeing him in the Discord, Lucky. How have I been getting on? Painful question. Opened the combat patrol today. Which combat patrol, Sloth? Hey, Ian is back. Hopefully the medication's gone well, Ian. Good to have you back. And yeah, we were supposed to finish a couple of minutes ago, but we are in extra time. I'm going to finish the black bits on this mini, then open some stickers. So probably another 15 minutes or so. Which is nice. Always nice to get some bonus free content. And there's still plenty of you here hanging out, so I figured I may as well carry on, right? current Death Guard one. Spent far too long on the Lord of Virulence. Ah, yeah, I remember Sloth. Nice model though, right? Lord of Virulence. And your dressings are done. Good stuff here. Hopefully on the mend. Death Guard is fun, very tanky. Death Guard is a lot of fun, right? You've cultivated a nice little gathering, right? Yeah, feels that way. Got a good group of people. A nice Discord, good community, lots of chat. Nice place to be. I appreciate you all for being here, for sure. For sure. Nice model, but no need to have 19 pieces of sprue for it. Yeah, sometimes they seem to want to justify a price by having more bits of sprue for no reason. Yeah, quite a few of the character models have got umpteen bits of unnecessary sprue. But yeah, a nice model that hopefully you will enjoy. Lucky Knife ordered some diorama snow powder and frost effects. If I can't make a convincing looking ice base with all these products, then I'm idiot. And the fun of it all is that idiot was spelt wrong. Top banana. Extra time, I made it. We're going to penalties. Yeah, penalty shootout. Here we go. Yeah, maybe in the future what I'll do at 9 o'clock is I'll roll 2d6 and do that many extra minutes. I don't know, something like that. Who knows? Or roll 1d6, and that's how many d6s I roll to see how many minutes we do. I don't know, something like that could be cool, right? Who doesn't enjoy rolling dice? Dun dum 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 dum. The Beast Orc Combat Patrol. Yeah, I don't have that one. I have half the models from it, but I don't have that Combat Patrol. An artistic choice. I like it, Lucky. Was highly tempted with orcs, but they are in a three-way tie for my second army. What are the other two, Sloth? Great idea. Dice are fun. No D20. I've got Pokemon dice as well, Lucky, that go up to 100, so that'll be a lot of extra minutes though, right? 100 minutes. Ain't nobody got time for that. I've got Netflix to go and watch. tie is between Adeptus Sororitas, very nice army with a lot of cool models. Orcs, very nice army with a lot of cool model. Or Chaos Space Marines, very nice army with a lot of cool models. Yeah, they are 3 cool armies, dude. 1,000 Suns. Well, Chaos Space Marines would go nicely with 1,000 Suns, right? So you could go double bubble. Every time I go pick up some Warhammer, I ordered the temptation to buy another dice set. Is insane. I've only got bog standard dice sets. I've just got a black one and a grey one, I think. How many different dice sets have you got, Lucky? Has anybody else got big sets of dice? Maybe we need some dice posted in the Discord. What are your favourite dice? So, I think that is all the black we need on this guy. Yeah, coming along nicely now. Coming along nicely. Right then. Let's open some stickers and get on with our evening, shall we? Bum diggy dum dum bum diggy dum dum boo. Ooh, I don't know how sticking the stickers in is going to work now that I've moved the camera, but we'll give it a good go. Strangely enough, having 3+ sets of 10+ dice is recommended. Yeah, I do need to get some more dice. I mean, the Gazgul Thraka dice that are being released this weekend would be a good shout, right? Grim Reaver has got the Adeptus Custodes collectible coin. That's another point. In the giveaway last year, I gave away some collectible coins. Bouncing must have a collectible coin that I sent them. And Cat Maculus must have one as well. I always lose my collectible coins. I don't have anywhere to put them. I guess I could 3D print like a Connect 4 style collectible coin holder. That could be quite cool. One for the future. Lucky Knife's got 3 sets of D&D dice and 2 boxes of small D6s for Warhammer. Nice. Easier to sort your rolls when aiming to play under 2.5 hours. Yeah, for sure. Dice Post. Got the pink Nurgle dice and some green transparent Nurgle dice and some standard black and red for sisters. Nice. Tobias has got the black library coin. Awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. Let's get this off here. Right. Let's open a couple of packs of stickers. How many needs and how many gots do you think we'll get? How many dupes and how many swaps? What do we reckon? Want to see my D6s? Always, Grim. Chuck them in the Discord, dude. Yeah, you never have to ask for permission to put stuff in the Discord. And if it's ever Warhammer related, I'm always happy to see it. Right then. We need, I think, how many stickers did we say we needed? Not many. Less than 20 I think we're on now. Yesterday we pulled Gazgul Thraka out our first pack, which was awesome. Let's see what we can get. Tobias thinks we'll get at least one new sticker. I'm hoping for 2, but I would take 1 over none. Let's see how we get on. And remember, if you want to see more of the artwork, more of the stickers, check out my YouTube shorts. And we'll see what we get, shall we? That's a very shiny gun. That's a very shiny plasma gun. A bit of a halberd. And we've got these Custodes. See, if you talk too much about Custodes in chat, you end up with Custodes. The Watchers of the Throne, clad in Auramite armour. Shield Captain Valerian is a custodian of the Hikanatoi Brotherhood. Headstrong, yet a great warrior, he yearns to take the wrath of the Adeptus Custodes beyond the confines of Holy Terror. Knight Centura Alea is a veteran of the Sisters of Silence, a sisterhood charged with seeking out and destroying dangerous witches and psychers. There you go, now you know. Right, pack 2, baby. Sent the dice and the coin in Discord. Awesome, I'll have a look at that. I'll take a look. If I were to post my mess of a desk, what channel could that go in? Wherever you want, Sloth. Probably the Ozone, right? Just the normal main channel for that one, I think. We've got some orcs. Good stuff. Who doesn't like orcs? There's only one orc war boss sticker that I need. Maybe we'll get that today. That'll be cool. There is the knee of the Battle Sister on the back page of the sticker album. Ooh! Did I just say we need one more war boss and then pull it? We'll find out shortly. And a Jester. An Aldari. Oh, we done double Custody. What a time to be alive. Captain General Trajan Valorous. The office of Captain General is one of the most powerful military appointments in the Imperium. It confers full responsibility for the overall defence of the Sol System, Terra, the Imperial Palace, and ultimately the Golden Throne and the Emperor himself. Well, there you go, now you know. Creatine reminder from Lucky Knife. And we now have 8 stickers. I think we have at least 7 duplicates, maybe all 8, which would be a shame. But we will see, we'll find out together as I begin to put them in order. Dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Right, how well does the book now fit on the screen with this new camera layout? Not particularly well is the answer to that. Push this stuff over there. Get this book in. Like to do 1 page at a time. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? Not the end of the world. Right. First sticker is the shiny gun. The Sacred Bolter. As you can see, it's a dupe. It is a duplication. $36. The Hellblaster, also a duplicate. So double dupes to start off on the Ultramarine page. This troop member, which you can't see on the screen over here, look. Can't quite fit it in. But that is a duplicate. 3 for 3 dupes so far. The Halberd of Caliban, also a dupe. Oh, it's not going well. We're halfway there, living on a prayer, lemon and a pear, sitting on a chair. This orc one I know full well is a duplicate. As that sits down here. Duplication. Oh, and I've just seen that war boss is a duplicate as well, I think. That was the only one I wasn't sure on. Ah, god damn it. Now we have the Blood Angels duplicate. And the Battle Sister's leg. The Holy Knee. This one, I'm sure I've pulled that about 7 or 8 times. From the very last page of the book, as you can see, I must have 6 copies of this. If only it was the other knee. I don't seem capable of pulling. What is this book? Neatly trimmed. We open stickers for this book at the end of every stream. We open trading cards at the beginning of every stream. You want to pick yourself up a copy of this book like Tom Watson has done in the stream. You can check it out on eBay. It's only a few quid, it's not that expensive, and you get 6 packers of stickers with the album when you buy it on eBay. If you can't find it or you need any help, just send me a message in Discord, I'll help you out. But this is Warriors of the Emperor, and then next week will be the trading cards we'll be opening next week at the start of every stream is Age of Sigma Onslaught. Which should be a good bit of fun. Yeah, so we do models in the middle, and either side we bookend it with cards, trading cards, stickers. It's all in the name of fun. It is pretty cheap. You should be able to find loads. Yeah, nice one, Tommy. But as we are now 20 odd minutes past the finish time of the stream, I'd like to say thank you everyone for being here. I can hear the Discord's popping off, which is good. I'll check that out shortly. But as always, appreciate you all being here. Thanks for the new subs, the new follows, the thumbs up. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. Hopefully I'll see you in the Discord, and I'll see you all for the giveaway on Monday. Thank you all, have a good one, and I'll see you all soon.